Good afternoon, Internet.
Assuming someone's watching.
We're having a little problem with Twitch right now, so our dashboard isn't working, so we're kind of doing this by the seat of our pants here, but yeah, we're here to play some Jersey Jack Pirates of the Caribbean. We've made some fun code updates since last week. So we've got Plundering in the game, which is going to be fun. We'll see. Every week we keep track of how many times we swear because we're trying to keep this a PG show. So I think I'm in the lead or losing, however you want to view it. We'll see with Plundering in order if that goes up at all. We've also added some more speech into the game. Last week, Wednesday morning, actually, I had a recording session with Kevin McNally, and we added a bunch more script, a bunch more speech. So we recorded it, we've cut it up and put some of it into the game. There's still more to come, but we'll hear some new stuff this week, which is fun. And then one other thing. Oh, we have a status report.
Yes, Joe had a status report.
We have a status report in the game, so we can see our progress and all different things that shows off. Some of it. Yeah, we'll be able to look at that. All right, let me give a brief overview of the game for people new to the stream, new to the game. The Pirates of the Caribbean universe has 5 movies in it. We've represented those 5 movies on 5 different shots in the game. Movie 1 is Port Royal on the left orbit. Movie 2 is the chest right up the center. Movie 3 is the Maelstrom ramp. Movie 4 is the Fountain of Youth inner loop shot. Movie 5 is the Devil's Triangle or the left lane shot. Each one of those shots has a skull on it, a skull insert, and that's actually the art, the corresponding art to that movie. Each movie has its own unique skull. That's there. You shoot that shot in order to qualify a chapter from that movie. So if you shoot that shot and then shoot up the center of the game into the star map area, you will start a chapter from that movie. If you have more than one chapter, more than one movie qualified, it will randomly select. There's a magnet under the playfield up there in the star map area. It'll fling the ball around into the different rubbers and targets up there and randomly select one of the movies that you have qualified. The more movies you have qualified, the higher your multiplier is for all of your chapter shots that you're making. The multi-balls in the game, there are 5, one for each movie, plus a 6th one for Tortuga, which has to do with gold and collecting gold. Each movie multi-ball has its own unique qualifiers. Movie 1 is focused on the Black Pearl up here. Movie 2, which is Dead Man's Chest, is focused on getting balls into the chest. Movie 3, at World's End, is focused on collecting the 9 pieces of 8, which means hitting the 9 main shots on the playfield. Movie 4, on Stranger Tides multi-ball, focuses on the Fountain of Youth. You have to hit the Fountain of Youth shot 5 times, non-consecutively. So get the ball up there 5 different times. And then movie 5, Dead Men Tell No Tales, focuses on the Devil's Triangle. You need to hit this spinner enough times to qualify the multi-ball and then shoot it up there to start it. Each multi-ball is started on its corresponding movie's shot. If you have played all 5 chapters and the multi-ball from a movie, you can play that respective movie's wizard mode. So there are 5 wizard modes in the game. If you've played all 5 wizard modes, which means you've played all 25 chapters and all 5 multi-balls, you have a chance to play the ultimate wizard mode, final wizard mode. Another rule into the game is the gold. So you can hit these 4 stand-up targets here to the left of the right ramp. Hit those, throw some gold out onto the screen. You have to use the action button to collect your gold. So hit the button 1 time for every piece of gold onto the screen. If you make combo shots and loop shots, the inner loop, and you hit the gold targets, you get gold nuggets, gold bars, all sorts of fun stuff that can show up there as higher valued gold. When you've got 50 gold pieces in your gold pouch, which is shown on the lower right hand side of the back glass, you can shoot it into the Tortuga shot over here for Tortuga multi-ball. Plundering is going to be big this game, or the map awards. So there's 3 targets up here underneath the Black Pearl. They spell out MAP, M-A-P. You can easily see them from a player's perspective, but from the overhead camera it's a little harder to see. But they are right here underneath the Black Pearl. Hit those 3 targets, spell out MAP, then shoot it into the captain's quarters, which is the hole right next to MAP, and you will be awarded a map award. And Keith, you want to talk a little bit about the map awards and show what we've got here?
All right, so there's been a lot of questions about plundering and how it's going to work and can I turn it off and all that stuff. So I'll show you the adjustments for it real quick. So plundering is controlled by 2 different adjustments. The plunder level occurs how often plundering can possibly happen from map. The default is Buccaneer, which is 50% of the time, but you can go all the way down to Snowflake, which is 0% plundering, and then go up from there, Landlubber, Sophomore, Buccaneer, Cutthroat, and Bedlam. Bedlam is 80% chance of plundering. So that's what we're going to set it at today because we want to plunder.
Yes.
The other thing about... Now, that's just the maximum chance it can happen. If there's not awards that are available to you, then your chance will go down. Like if you're player number 1, no one else has any gold yet. Gold is like the most likely thing that the game will choose. So your odds are actually much less than 80% if no one else has any gold. And no one has any points either. Now you can still take someone's balls. So right here we control what type of items we can plunder. So you can go all the way down to 1, which is you can only steal gold from each other. If you go up to 2, you can steal points and gold. 3, you can steal treasures and points and gold. 4 is someone else's captain and treasure and points and gold. And then 5 is you can take someone else's balls and captain, treasure, points, and gold. So there's a lot of options. You can definitely set it the way you want it. I imagine most people just might, take it off of balls. I don't know, but we're gonna play full Cutthroat, Bedlam. Put the screws to each other here. So we'll see how it goes.
Set to 5 in Bedlam.
What was that?
Set to 5 in Bedlam.
Yeah, Bedlam and 5.
Awesome. Alrighty.
Oh, and don't forget, Weatherby Swan, now his power is now in the game. So if you're Weatherby, you cannot be plundered, nor can you plunder. So that's there's a reason for taking Weatherby now. If all your friends are ganging up on you and you're not doing any good, pick Weatherby and no one will ever steal from you again.
Alright, so obviously we're going to try to be plundering. We're also going to be going for wizard modes. Movies 1, 2, 4, and 5.
Yep.
Wizard modes are in the game. I heard there was some new stuff, new audio callouts for movie 2 wizard mode.
There is some new speech.
I'll focus on that one.
Select your character. Crew member added.
That's a new speech. Alright, one of the things I didn't cover in the intro was the different characters. There are 22 characters in the game. Each one of them has a unique power. Keith just covered Weatherby Swan. He can't be plundered from or do any plundering. I'm going to choose Blackbeard. I like him. Longer multi-ball ball saver. So you can really stack a lot of multi-balls together this way because he gives you a 10-second bonus ball saver to your multi-ball. Lock it in.
Edward Teach.
And then I'm going to select my Pirate Lane award, which we didn't really cover either. So the Pirate Lane's down here. There are many different awards that are available when you complete Pirate Lanes.
Go into status report. You can see them.
Ooh, I will go into status report.
Then when you're on that page, you can
all right, look at this. So this tells you what your captain's abilities are, different treasures and their combos, how you need to make them. Pirate in-lane awards that are currently available. Up on the screen over there. Current scores. High scores. Oh. Look at that. The time. Alright, so I'm going to go in here.
When you're on that Pirate Lane one and you have lanes lit up and a qualified award, you can use the action button and it'll actually show you some information about the next one, or if you actually have some lanes lit up and you have one qualified.
Okay. So I'm gonna use Light Super X, which is a playfield multiplier. And here we go. 3 skill shots in the game. Short plunge into the pop bumpers, medium plunge into the back of the Black Pearl, to board the side, and then a full plunge around, feed the upper flipper into the captain's quarters. Will automatically award you a map award, right?
Cast off those
You can combo it into the Fountain of Youth and then into the captain's quarters and get a bonus, get a multiplier for your skill shot. Each loop you make has a 1x.
Skill shot scoring has been tweaked a little bit,
Okay.
and it now increases after you get them.
Oh, cool. So I'm going to go for the Black Pearl because it will automatically advance my progress of Curse of the Black Pearl multi-ball by 1 stage. On the back glass display, you can see the different stages of all the different multi-balls. So if I make the skill shot, you'll see my little ship down in the lower left-hand corner, which I'm pointing to, you can't see. Lower left-hand corner will advance by 1. So let's see if I can put my money where my mouth is here. Nope, way too hard.
This is not fun. Hit the action button. Quick attack.
Collecting my gold.
The bottleneck. Select gold quickly.
I have my food here. That's nice. See there, I got a Constellation Award.
Yep, for the
You've
P-Lane.
got the eyeball.
Yeah, we'll have to train the camera on the star map again so you can see what we're talking about with the constellations.
Nice.
Right down the middle.
Yeah. Well, kind of.
Seem to have a real mental block when it comes to playing on
Choose your
live.
character. Random select.
Oh, look at Joe going full random here.
Alright.
Just taking Angelica, who will spot you one male
Like
character
Super
at the
X.
start of each chapter.
Advance the Black Pearl.
I got a trooper there. His constellation was actually a ship. Which is right there.
Hit the action button. Quick attack.
Oh, by the way, you cannot plunder during multi-ball, so it would just be way too difficult to deal with. The strobing slings just mean that the map is spinning right now.
The spectacle. And there is no more gold. The bee Sahar.
So you see what Joe shot at the center there into the star map? It showed on the play field what his next constellation shot was. So if he can shoot the right ramp, he'll get another constellation award.
Alright, I'm probably gonna go back to Henry until I get this movie 4 or movie 5 Wizard mode here.
Pick your character.
So Henry will do a couple things. Since I'm going for chapter 5 or movie 5 Wizard mode, anytime I start a movie 5 chapter, Henry will be spotted. He's in a lot of movie 5 chapters. You'll also turn on the spot character target permanently because he's just a diversion. And his other more hidden power is that he double increases every shot you make during a chapter. The chapter value of each shot.
Henry Turner.
I also will be going for the Black Pearl here. Nope.
Mystery Evelyn. Hit the action button. Quick attack. I'm on the Corsair's run.
Clean shot in the left lane there. Qualified movie 5.
Oh,
The
Now, he
bottleneck.
accidentally qualified movie 2.
The bee
See if he gets lucky and gets movie 5.
I'm never
Chapter
lucky, so
started.
I don't even.
And
I am lucky. Of course, one of the chapter summary's not in. So, not totally lucky. So.
Nice one. Do some spotting here for Keith. Looks like your Constellation Award. Oh. Constellation looked like it was Maelstrom on that one.
Yeah, it is.
Alright, let's see if one of us can actually have a decent ball here. Nope, still too hard in the skill shot. Woo! Almost got mapped there. Alright, so I just saw that my 2X is where my next Constellation Award is, and I can see on the star map in the back there are 2 little X's.
Really, that's gunner.
Yeah, it is. Shooting into the star map also provides more time when you're in a chapter. Each character you collect while in a chapter awards you a little bit of gold. Oh yeah! Huh. Nobody even has 40,000 points. Well,
you'll bankrupt somebody.
Take it from Keith.
I'll take your 15,000 points, thank you.
Ye be plundered.
Ye be plundered! Alright, so I'm trying to shoot into the cannon right now. There we go. Oh! Sunk it in there! So now, Curse of the Black Pearl multi-ball is lit on the left orbit.
Yeah, both the left orbit and the multi-ball light down at the bottom are blinking white yellow. So anytime the multi-ball shot's blinking white, it's ready to start.
Okay. However, if I hit the skill shot on the ship, my next ball, it'll automatically start the multi-ball for me.
Wait, what?
If I hit the skill shot, it'll start the multi-ball.
No.
Right? No? Okay.
It only advances.
It only advances. Okay. Alright.
You gotta do a little bit of work.
Look at that, 150 points.
I'm not sure where that's coming from.
From the spot of the...
Oh, right.
Oh. Spotting a shot.
Spotting one of the pieces of 8.
Gotcha. First successful plundering.
Whoopsie. Oh my gosh.
Mystery level entry.
So the question is, in tournament mode, will you still be able to take away points from other players?
If it's set to that, yeah.
It all depends on what the tournament director sets it up as.
Right.
I vote yes. If you're worried about people taking your points away,
Score more.
Well, score more or pick Weatherby and
pick
you can't be
Weatherby.
plundered.
Right. No one can pick the same character. Another thing that I've heard people get upset about in tournaments.
Wedding day.
Like I said, you can also turn all the way down to gold, and then gold's the only thing you can steal from each other. Oh, maximum mystery award.
Collect all skulls. Keith has now qualified all 9 pieces of 8 by hitting all the 9 main shots on the playfield. There's a multi-ball lit on the Maelstrom. Oh, I hit my first ball.
Don't hold that flipper up.
Yeah.
This is a warm-up game.
Yeah.
500 C1.
by the way, there's one thing I can say about tournament mode and plundering.
What am I doing?
All of the random select logic is set to happen in the same order for all games always. So, you know, it's dependent on whether someone else has something to take. Like, the first thing that you're going to be able to plunder always is gold. But if you go in there, again, it depends on what everything's set to. Your first award will never be your first map award will never be a plunder, because the maximum you can set it to is 80%, and it has to cross a total of 100% in order for you to get that award. So the second time you'll be at 160% total, which means you'll get awarded a plunder.
Nice.
And then the plunder.
Can't plunder though.
The plunder will be gold for the first time because that's the highest weighted item. So if no one else has any gold, then basically you lose that shot at a plunder. Then the next time you plunder will probably, if it's set to 80%, will be the second one. Oh, I thought no, I guess that didn't work.
Yeah, that's weird.
Oh, I probably put and instead of or.
Probably.
That condition's never going to do. I mean, it's probably weather beacon plunder. Unless he's in multi-ball.
Nice.
That's the only time you won't be able to.
Well, that sucks.
Anyway, all of the plunder stuff is always in the same order, but it has to be available to you. You can't plunder if no one has any points.
Kidding me?
Oh! Pinball gods giveth and taketh. So everyone saw that. Joe firmly put me into last place with that plundering. I was in first.
Okay, plundering strategy. There is a poison pill of sorts. So what can happen is if you plunder from someone, whenever someone is in a plundering deficit, no matter who plundered them, they will instantly get a 50% chance to revenge their worst plunder. So if someone's been plundered for gold and for an extra ball, then their 50% chance will be to steal an extra ball, plunder a ball from someone else. If that 50% revenge roll doesn't work, it'll still be there for the next time, but then you'll go back to the normal, do I get to plunder or not? So like, right now, since we're set to 80% plundering, if someone's in a plundering deficit, then they basically have a 90% chance of plundering whatever they're shooting at. So one of the things you can do is cancel the plunder and not take from anyone. The reason you would do that is, say your award was plunder 40 gold, and you've got 80 gold working towards your second Tortuga, which you need 100 for, but everyone else has like 13 gold, 10 gold. In that case, I would heavily weigh towards not plundering, because if I plundered them and then drain, they'll have a much higher chance of being able to take way more gold from me than I would have been able to take from them. Now, it's possible they could still roll like 10 gold. You know, it's not, you're not going to get the same amount necessarily that they took from you. But if I'm only taking 13, it's much more likely that you're going to roll a higher number, like 40 or 50 gold, to take back from me. So I don't want to give you the chance at revenge if I don't stand to gain that much from you. Hopefully that makes sense to everyone. If not, go back and listen to it 3 more times. I promise it'll make sense. But there's a lot of thought put into this feature, okay? Alright, there we go.
Advance the back row.
Oh.
At world's end.
Alright, I got a playfield multiplier right here.
Fail shot for jackpot.
Hit the 2x target. Double plus.
Nailed it. Shoot the button. Super
Oh! Great Spirit Super. Oh, yeah, I did get it.
Super jackpot. Poor execution. Collected struck. Collected mark.
Oh! Shoot.
Alright, well, that was a good warm-up game.
2x took you over the edge.
Womp.
Game over.
Alright, let's
Select
try one more
your
game.
captain.
This time, let's
We've got company, Captain.
turn down the suck a little bit. Do the Blackbeard one more time. Edward.
Nice.
Choose your character. Put caution to the wind.
Beckett!
Admiral Beckett.
Beckett's power is to collect all the gold on the screen with one push of the button.
Most unusual choice for Joe.
It was random.
Oh, okay.
I figure since plundering.
Shoot the jet to rock a ball.
Can't count on keeping who you got. Okay, so we can. That leads us to what happens when you plunder someone else's captain. So,
Is the prize.
if you fancy someone else's character who they're playing with, you can take it. You know, if you get that opportunity, that character will become your character immediately, along with any benefits thereof. Then what happens is the other character who you took the character from will then need to select a new character, and the character, your character, since you plundered someone else's character, is retired. It's out of the game. So they can't pick the one you had. That character's gone for the entire game.
Henry Turner, Seeker of the Trident.
Yeah, so I'm playing Henry again because I'm still trying for Movie 5 Wizard Mode. Not trying to be boring here.
Plunder from me.
The snuff box.
Plunder is 276 points.
Right. So that I can take 40,000 back.
Go.
Oh, why did I do that?
The bee, Sahar. Light Subrek. White Cap Bay.
movie 4 chapter. You can see the character shots lit up in blue. Alright, guys. Remember those complaints about really long ball times? Yeah.
History level increasing. Captain Barbosa's one eyeball. The jade knot. Light super.
Man. Let's do some work here.
Gentlemen, the cards battle weapon.
So I'm getting lots of the shots out of the way for At World's End multi-ball. I think I've got 2 left. Pirate Lane.
Captain Jack Sparrow's beam.
Alright, so since I got 4 chapters lit, I'll play every shot with a 2.5x multiplier. All 2 of them.
Huh.
Chapter 2.
And that was easy. I hit the spawn character target as the ball drained out. Didn't even use a warning there. I may have played this game a couple times. I just need to make the map. Captain's quarters.
Will you tell him?
20 more characters unlocked. Oh my god, man. What do you think we're made of? You know, actually, there's probably a couple of things I would possibly change, but it's a little bit of a struggle to come up with 22 powers that kind of mapped to what each character was actually about.
And try to make them balanced.
Right, and to keep them balanced. There's probably still a little bit more work to do with some of the balancing. Like Angelica probably needs to make characters worth a little bit more. So does Scrum. He needs to make females worth more points, probably. But, I don't know. We're definitely happy in general with the number of viable characters that can help people's strategies throughout the game.
Come on.
Oh, gold! The original plan was to use 9 diamonds. 1 times 10 gold. Captain, there is no more gold.
Alright, settle down. I hit it like 1 extra time.
It's supposed to be over 10, so something's not right.
Oh! Twice in 1 ball. Without a nudge. Someone take the tilt knob out of this thing? I didn't. Okay.
At World's End, multi-ball. Aim for the middle star. Jackpot. Collect gold.
I blew away my 2x multiplier on my pirate lane. I didn't collect it.
Light Super X.
It's unfortunate. Alright, so I've got the chest shot lit up for a ball lock. Just collected 50 gold. There we go. Lock the ball. Alright. You can see my progress. I'm getting pretty close to movie 5 multi-ball. 10 Men Tell No Tales. Getting relatively close to movie 4 multi-ball. And I have Tortuga lit. I'm going to try to get the other two qualified. That way I can stack my multi-balls together. There's a skill shot to advance movie 1.
Advance the Black Pearl.
I can't look at what my shots are worth.
5x, next shot.
I hit that one a couple times, so we're 7K. Not bad. Probably could have been a little better. Yeah, movie 1 would have been a much better shot in this case, but
Moroccan beads connect. The fountain is the bride.
Yeah, just 2 characters in this chapter, but he had all 5 movies lit, so these characters are all points.
really hoping I was going to get that in double burst.
Look for that map award too.
9 pieces of whatever we happen to have in our pockets at the time. Oh yes, that's
Characters qualified as movie 5 multi-ball. Started at World Jungle.
Shoot the maelstrom, Jack.
Oh!
Collect gold quickly.
Oh no!
Nice.
Yeah, buddy.
On stranger tides,
I'll take Art Frenzy while I'm at it.
Oh my goodness.
Spin it, baby! Give me that Art Frenzy!
Our frenzy is a frenzy
There
that
we
switch
go.
scores points. Normally 250, but since he got add 2x playfield, he's shooting 3x shots for 750 a switch. That's some ridiculous chapter points going on here too.
Big one.
Yeah. 186,000 for that chapter. Basically, he was shooting 9x shots for that chapter because he had all the chapters, all the movies lit, so it's a 3x chapter.
Resurrection, come on. Bring it back.
Dead men tell no
And then he had 3x playfield, so every character shot was 9x.
My Art.
250,000.
Woo!
Exactly.
Oh my God.
pretty big, even for 3X. Joe and I are going to have to step up our plundering game here.
Big time.
Stealing some points. Jackpot values going from his movie 4 multi-ball. He needs to shoot the inner loop a little bit.
Every target he hits raises it.
Super jackpot for 5. Man.
Oh! Whoa!
Light and gold.
Whew. Breather here and look at the
I'll tell you what the next one would be, or the next point value of the hurry up, or the next big points value. And it's nice and color coded. You could really use an extra ball.
uh-oh.
While your skull value's held.
Treasures.
Oh!
I don't think anybody's
True treasures from Joe.
I think I'm gonna cancel that. Doesn't seem worth it.
Probably.
Yeah,
Do.
doesn't seem worth it. I don't want to get plundered from. Now, would he automatically plunder treasures from me?
The 50% chance is 4 treasures, yes.
Okay.
You're pretty close to treasure already done that, though.
That's true.
Mysterious mode, nobody's seen because nobody can get to it.
Alright. Dead Man's Chest multi-ball is lit. I'll qualify my playfield multiplier
Light
here.
Super X. Dead Man's Chest multi-ball.
Alright, so this multi-ball starts with the 5 stand-up targets being lit. I'll qualify how many jackpots are available. So I hit 5.
Once Eric collects his 5 jackpots, then he can shoot the chest for super jackpot. The jackpot value is much higher the higher X you select as well. Like you can pick 2, but they'll be not that many points.
Super jackpot's lit.
But it will get you to the super faster.
Super X is lit as well. Be sure to pick that off first.
Oh, we got the 3X.
Oh, with a shot X.
Oh. Eric gets a 6X. His next, he could possibly shoot for a 18X super.
Uh-oh. Oh no.
Alright, next shot 15X. Can still get it. Ah!
Come on, get there! Ah! I failed. I'm sorry, Internet.
Something for 24.
Did you actually hit a shot first? Is that what happened?
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Something.
No, so you got a 3X collect.
Right.
Yeah.
Nothing to sneeze at. Although,
could have been a lot bigger.
I guess 120 is better than 24.
Sure.
Player 2.
Wow. Can I steal $1 million?
You can steal 250,000 points, but the odds of that are not in your favor.
Do we have consolation in, like, how many constellations you've had so far in skill status report?
Not yet, I don't think. Okay. And I'll probably change it so that the book tells you how many you need to extra ball too.
Okay.
That needs to happen, so.
Downright disrespect. Gold.
Uh-oh.
Plundering. 3 times 10 gold.
Ooh, that hurts. You took 30 gold from you.
Son of... Darn you! Almost added to the jar there.
Ah.
Of course, I had no gold, so I was not selectable. Yay.
Light add gold.
Does Playfield X play into Plundering at all?
No. In fact, I had to write a whole bunch of system code to make sure that didn't happen.
You can steal 1,000 points and you have 5x lit and it turns into 5,000?
Right.
Gold.
Right. Nor do we multiply the amount that is taken from the other player.
That would be pretty
Oh,
sick.
6x, steal 250,000 points? Okay, that works. I'm going to steal 1.5 million from the other player.
Saves it with a tilt warning. For people new to the stream, new to the game, the
Rage
left
warning.
outlane here is a drain, but as you saw on my ball, I did it twice, and Joe just did it once. If you nudge at the right time, you can kick the ball off of the feed from the return lane back in. Usually uses up a tilt warning. But that's what they're there for.
History level increase.
Oh yeah, let's go.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Hey! Hey!
Times 10 gold.
Drain ball walls gold. Unless you take it from me.
Take it from him, yeah. He didn't start Tortuga when it was lit.
Woo!
That hurts.
That's a shame.
Hurts a lot.
That hurts. I gotta admit that hurts.
Yeah, he stole my gold
With
from
it
you.
lit. Yeah.
Right, he did my dirty work for you.
Yep.
Oh gosh. Oh, don't do that.
The James Knot.
Never going to play this wizard mode. Jeez.
Woo!
Gold.
Oh.
The bottom. The tobacco package. Super exit.
5 more gold, so no one can steal back their gold from me.
Execution.
Oh, that was lucky. I actually started a movie 5.
Wow.
Oh no! Gosh!
With a 3x multiplier. Okay. And a couple things here before the ball starts. First, I'm going to select my Pirate Award to be Light Extra Ball. I'm going to try to focus on my star map here, see if I can tell what it is. Maybe a gold coin?
That's the chest.
Is that the chest? Nah, that's not the chest.
That's the L in gold.
We want internet to what? Here we go, internet. Help me out.
Upside down.
Yeah, it's upside down. That's not worth it.
That's not gonna help.
It's not gonna help.
Just plunge and drain like you're gonna do anyways.
Oh, listen to this guy! I was a little worried I was going to drain them.
A touch of destiny.
Extra balls lit. Oh no.
Gold.
Slingshots. Oh, it's beautiful.
Oh, you got the yellow gold now.
Collected Captain, there is no more gold.
Okay.
I'm still alive.
Yep.
Extra ball. Yep.
Steal that ball.
Oh, I should point out something here. Plundering balls only works when the game is set to balls in reserve. Because I just...
That would have been messed up.
Yeah, you can't get it to work on balls in play. So...
Ball.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Oh! Oh!
You!
Oh, game over for Eric. Oh wait, no, he still doesn't.
No.
It seemed like it worked.
It didn't work.
Didn't work?
It worked before.
It threw me off.
That'll teach you, programmers. Well, I was supposed to. We'll see. Is it just a animation or?
No, it should be instant.
9 pieces of whatever we happen to have in our pockets at the time.
Boo.
Oh, yes, that sounds very piracy.
Well, I tried.
Woo! Code bug.
I tried.
Saved me.
It worked earlier. I have no idea what could have gone wrong with that. Yeah. That sucks.
I disagree. I mean, I agree on principle, but disagree in this moment.
It's gonna work when this game ships. I can guarantee that.
That's the black pearl. Multi-ball. Aim for the maelstrom. Jackpot. Shoot the chest. Long ball. Gold.
What's nice about this whole streaming thing is you can go back and watch the video and figure out. How the bug happen?
Probably not going to help me.
Yeah, no, it doesn't show much for you.
$73 gold.
Great Robert Tortuga.
Wow, there's some 15,000 points right there. Oh my gosh. Still got some Super X. I don't have much of anything lit, but...
Moving forward, this is lit already. 15X.
Yeah.
And then you got 7K for that.
Whoa, what the heck is that blood? Alright, enjoy your ill-gotten last ball here.
Yeah.
I shall.
Should be an auto plunge.
I blame the programmers. Since I play with the programmers, I'm taking full advantage of this.
History level increase.
That looks like a P. Pirate Lane P.
Snuff box collection.
Alright, plunder from you after you're dead?
Yeah.
Gold.
It doesn't really hurt me, but it could help you. I asked that earlier.
Oh, gold.
Yep, it is the P.
Trade for the compass.
Break that shot.
Oh, gold. Bonus X is lit. Light Super X. Well done.
Oh, yes! Lazarus.
He's got a horseshoe today.
Good shot.
C, but
Not quite. Close. Probably got an R in friends. Hey!
Wow, that was interesting.
Yeah, it was.
what?
They said the champ was at 249,000, the total was 250. Like he didn't look during grace period or something like that for champ.
Write that one down.
Dude, if all you could have seen Joe's reaction to that bug, that was awesome.
Unbelievable.
We need producer cam. That's what we need.
Alright.
We've reached the end of the horizon.
Well, I got a boogie.
Yeah, I probably need to go soon too.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll look our wounds with the plundering a little bit. Make sure balls actually get taken from who was supposed to be taken from next time. You know, not that it would help Joe that much, but,
No, not that time.
but you know,
Just to
the
take
principle
his.
of the thing.
Right.
Yes.
Alright, guys got any last minute questions? Otherwise, we're out of here.
Nothing.
Alright. See you next week, Internet.
Bye bye.